Hello, cool people. My name is John, aka Yugi Moto Jeans, and what the cool people are talking about today is underground rap. And more specifically, who's going to break out of this underground scene in 2025? As you all know, it's end of the year. People are doing all these lists for top albums, top songs, top records. I want to do something a little bit different. I know I talk about underground rap a little bit on and off, so I thought this would be a fun little video just to talk about who I think has a chance of being like a mainstream artist. And we're going to talk about five main individuals, but there's two people I want to give honorable mentions to just because I could see them finding themselves in something kind of crazy. And it's like, wait, how is this person here? The first person I want to talk about is Pretty Fun is an artist that has this high pitch, very hyper pop sound. And I think that's very translatable into something, possibly a movie or something where they can be featured on like a pop song. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Pretty Fun have like a crazy feature on like a big hyper pop or pop indie pop record or something. There's just something about his style and his musicality and what he's doing that's so different from a lot of underground rappers. So I think he could be someone that could just shoot up the rankings. And this one is a very, very long shot. The next honorable mention I have is Nate Sibb is someone that is associated with Hollis, who might find himself on this list. But it'll be based if Hollis really blows up, I could see him bringing up Nate Sibb. Nate Sibb again has this like very melodic tone to his voice. It's a lot of people like to call it the hyperpop Justin Bieber. So it's a lot of singing, a lot of, like I said, melodic stuff. And I think that kind of music can blow you up really fast if you're surrounded with the right people, which he's kind of connected to Hollis at this point. So I think that if Hollis blows up, I think we'll see Nate Sibb blow up as well. Number one, this one's kind of obvious. I think Ian is going to be a mainstream rapper if he's already not considered that. I think a lot of people can consider him out of the underground at this point. Sped run the whole underground scene. I think people are expecting him to change up his genre of music and more singing and more like poppy stuff or rocky stuff because of the stereotype with white rappers bouncing around genres and stuff. His music can be very palatable at times. I think a lot of people like it. I think a lot of mainstream people have caught on to the hypes. I think he's someone that we're going to see in the underground. Not in the underground, out of the underground. Number two, this is one that I just think is going to happen, is Shay. Shay is someone that's been in the underground for a couple years now, and he always just has hits on hits. He has a lot of viral TikTok sounds. And I think, again, his style of music translates into being associated with a really big pop artist, like an EDM artist or something. We'll find him on, I feel like we'll find him on a feature where it's like, I did not expect a Shay that made Pizza Party to be on this song or be on this record. So I think it's going to be just because he can, and all these people, they don't really have beef with anybody. I feel like if you have like a lot of beef, people aren't going to work with you. And that's what's going to propel you out of the underground. Oh, wait, I know this person that can get me on this record and from so on. Yeah, I think Shay, he's probably the furthest on this list to blow up into the mainstream, but I think he has the ability to really, really blow up because of his versatility and stuff like that. Number three, Hollis, like again, very EDM, very hyperpop inspired. So I think his music is more palatable to more people. So if I honestly feel like he's in the mainstream at this point, it's just hard when you're on social media so much. Where it's like, is this person being listened to by a lot of people, or is this person just in my tunnel of artists? But just the genre of rapping and stuff he does, he can rap. Him and Ian have like an unreleased song, I think. It might be released at this point. But yeah, I think he has the most propensity to blow up into the mainstream world. Number four, I think a lot of people are going to hate this. I think Netspend is going to like eventually blow up. If it does happen, it will be the end of 2025 when he is in like the mainstream. It's weird though because his first week album sales were only 9,000, which for a or underground artist isn't bad at all. But I think sometimes I enjoy his music so much that I think he's a little bit further along than where he's at. But you never know. He could be a feature on a mainstream artist or something like that, and then it's like, whoa, he's here. But again, with Netspend, it's kind of hard because his music is so different, and he uses a lot of vocal flaring stuff, and it's just very abstract, I guess is the way to put it. That's crazy, calling Netspend abstract. I think there's something with him where he's very, very well connected. Pictures with Anna Wintour, ERL co-signing him. He's very connected. His management team is doing some really cool stuff with him and in the marketing. So I think it might be 2026, but I think he would have a good, solid blow up into the mainstream at like the end of 2025. Last but not least, Osama Sun. I do think he's going to blow up. I think this next album he drops in January is going to be really good. The lead single, I guess, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and then The Whole World Is Free. Two amazing records. I just think Shay is going to destroy the production on it. It's going to be great. And I do think he's going to blow up in the mainstream probably a month or two after that. I think he's on the cusp of it. There's a couple of people I talked to where it's like, oh, I've heard of him. I know of him, but I haven't really given his music a chance. I think this record is going to set the world on fire. No pun intended. But I think he has a really palatable rap taste. I don't know how much farther he goes. I don't know if he transcends rap more as like a Pretty Fun or a Shay or a Hollis does. I don't think you'll see him on anything more like a 2K soundtrack, or you'll see him on maybe a different like a Overwatch soundtrack possibly, just because of like the griminess of the songs. But I don't know. I think he will blow up in 2025 faster than any of these people, maybe besides Ian. But I do think his propensity is less like a Shay or a Hollis or even like a Pretty Fun, honestly, just because he's not as versatile as those rappers. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. This was just a short little video I wanted to talk about and just get your pulse on what you think of these rappers and what they'll do in 2025. Let me know in the comments if you think my predictions are wrong or if they're great. If you like this content, please subscribe, and I will see you for more videos.